Casio Edifice. Who would have thought we would see such a cool model from the Casio Edifice line? They have some great ones, I'm not denying that. But this one's just epically cool, sent over by Exquisite Timepieces. My contact there, Tyler, picked this one out, sent it over. Thankfully, he did it. I wasn't actually super familiar with this model, so I'm glad to get it in hand, check it out, and share it with you guys. So I would say for the most part, other than the size, because it is a rather large watch, everything this thing packs in for the price point is very difficult to overlook. Like, I don't think you can do better within the Casio lineup or Citizen or any of the other watches that maybe compete with something like this. This has got to be the best one. So let's get into it. Here's the hang tag. Casio ECB2000HR-1A. Retail price $400, using the module 5698. Before we get into the size, I'm going to talk about the specs. Tough solar, Bluetooth, sapphire crystal, only weighs 67 grams. Look at the unique case shape. It's a collaboration with Honda Racing. It is carbon fiber, that's real carbon fiber, and then the case is a carbon reinforced material. It weighs 67 grams. It's super lightweight. It comes with a Alcantara leather type feel, it feels like suede leather. You see this in motorsports, typically on the maybe on the seats a little bit, definitely on the steering wheel. That's that same material. It's an incredibly comfortable feeling on wrist. The lightweight nature of it, and with the strap material, it's phenomenal. I'll show you that in a moment. Now let's just take a closer look at the watch. No, let's talk about the size of the watch and closer look. Measuring width-wise, 44.5 millimeter. Lug to lug, if you want to call it that, from here to here, 49. Thickness, only 11.5. And then we already talked about the weight. So we have a couple pushers here. It's pretty intuitive. It's standard Casio. So one is, it's actually labeled on the top. This was the light. This is your start and probably your stop. This is how you switch mode. These are different kind of buttons, still easy to push. And then this is your reset or setting of the time. It came shipped because it already does already have the good timekeeping function of it. It's not radial. I didn't see any notes on the case back about it being radio controlled. But the time was already set perfectly to the phone. I just held down the reset, went into the timekeeping adjustment, and got it over to my Eastern Standard Time Zone. It'll say NYC. So New York, same time zone as New York. And as soon as I did that, it automatically adjusted the date and everything like that. So if you hit the mode button, you can switch through. It's a negative display, so it's hard to see. World time, it's actually really bad. I can see it, but it's hard to see it on camera. So that's your, so you can start it, stop it, and then reset it. That's your countdown timer. That's your alarms. You definitely want to set those if you ever sell the watch or something like that. You want to set those. And then there's your, so negative display and a little bit smaller. It's hard for me to read actually. Wednesday the 8th. So that's your day and date. And then back to world time. So that's pretty much where you're going to keep it. Easy to tell time. That part's legible. The day and date, a little hard to read. Still readable. That's just cool with the red, white, and blue. It's such a good watch. And then check out the case back. Water resist, 100 meter. I don't know that I'd want to get this material wet. I'm sure it can handle some, but I don't think it would be ideal. It's so cool that it's so lightweight, so comfortable, so visually appealing. Check out the keeper. Passion for victory. Advanced technology for all motorsports fans. Oh, I just noticed there's like embossed on the strap too. It's a piston rod, actually. It's hard to see it, but that's a connecting rod. This would be where it connects to the crank and then the piston connects up there. And then what's on this side? Can I make that out? Can you make that out? I don't know what that is exactly. Not 100% sure what that one is. Let's pop it on wrist. So you can see what it looks like on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. The strap will break in a little bit, but it is actually pretty dang comfortable right out of the gate. Actually, I don't think it needs to be broken in at all. That's incredibly comfortable. It's so lightweight, and then the way this material feels on your skin is phenomenal. And as far as I can tell, this is not a limited edition. I don't know how many Exquisite got in, but if you're interested in one of these, I'd swoop it up. Get a hold of my guy Tyler. Pick one up. It's affordable. I mean, $400 is still, you know, a decent chunk of money for a lot of people. But for $400 for what this thing gives you and how cool it looks, I mean, most of the G-Shocks are creeping up to that price point, and they do not offer these. I mean, it has all the lume, plus it has a nice light. It's backlit on the LCD, and it has a LED right there lighting up the whole dial of it. This is a killer watch. Thanks for watching, guys, and again, big thanks to Exquisite for the constant support, sending over the coolest watches for me to check out so you can see them too. I'll see you on the next one.